we will set for this topic tonight.
Oh. I think you want to say you already met offline, but yeah, still.
No, offline
You,
FGD.
yeah. But still, you
Yeah,
already met or have in the same FGD room. So yeah, I think you know how enthusiastic he is to keep
yeah,
practicing English, to learning English. So yeah,
yeah,
we have a good
definitely.
and amazing conference for today.
Yeah,
Okay, so thank you so much, Kak Rian.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And also I want to say other, maybe I want to move to Kak Widya. Hello, Kak Widya. Hello, you there? Hello, Kak Widya. You there? Okay, I probably see is having some connection issue or is her audio not really working well. So how about maybe Kak Yayan? Halo Kak Yayan, is there? Okay, so maybe he also have, he can unmute himself. Oh, yeah, maybe he still have some connection issue as well. So yeah, how about Kak, Kak Cindy? Halo Kak Cindy, are you? Do you can have some little talk with me? Halo Kak Cindy. Okay, so maybe just good. Maybe Anna then. Halo Anna. Good. Is it my connection lagging actually?
Hi, Dimas.
Yeah. Oh,
Can
I'm
you?
sorry. So it's my connection actually.
No, Pak Dimas, your connection is good.
I'm afraid it's actually me who getting delayed. But is it okay? Yeah. So hello, Yayan, Kak Yayan. How are you? How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry I
Uh,
cannot like speak more because
it's
I'm
okay.
in the middle
It's
of.
okay.
I'm on my way home, but I
Ah,
still exciting to join today class.
yes. All right. So I don't want to disturb you more because you are still on the way to your home. So yeah, have a safe trip to your home, Kak.
Okay. Thank you, Dimas.
Okay. Yes. I want to ask maybe one person more. Kak Iman. Halo Kak Iman. Halo Kak. Halo. Still. Yeah.
Halo.
Halo Kak Iman.
Hai
Halo.
Kak Dimas.
Ya.
Hai.
Halo Kak Iman. Yes. So yeah, what do you expect actually from tonight's class?
I really excited to join this class. Even is this is
Oh,
uh
sorry.
yeah, even this is not the first I'm joining this class. I really excited to join this class.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Kak Iman, for joining us.
Thank you, Kak Dimas.
Yes, I hope you have a good day as well.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna start the class for today. And yeah, for as usual, we have announcement about our community, especially for some of you actually just join our community to getting know more about us. So maybe our Zoom host Karaki, may you help to share the slides.
Wait, All right. The screen is ready.
Yeah, thank you so much, Karaki. Okay, maybe. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, once again, hello guys, hello, fellow Britzoners. Thank you so much for joining and attending our class for today. So, yeah, I'm Dimas. I will help to being an MC, being MC for today class. Yeah. Next. Okay, so what Britzone actually? Yeah, Britzone basically is the largest free English community in Jakarta. This is place for all of us to practicing our English. We are open and really welcome you from from any kind of background, because we are free and open platform, and we are also really being helped by all the committee conductors, because we are in here is powered by spirit of volunteerism, and Britzone is also a place for English education platform where you can improve and feeling safe to practice your English. And we are in here trying our best to make a Britzone place free of judgment. Yeah, next slide. And yes, so in here we have 3 main classes as our main program. So the first one is Britzone Speaking Academy. This class is held on Tuesday every week, starts at 7 p.m. It focuses more on public speaking, speech, debate, interview, and others. And for the second class, next slide. Next slide, Karaki. Yeah, for the second class, we have Britzone English Betterment series, which is actually what we have today. And this class starts on 7 p.m. on every Wednesday. And this class starts for English skills in English, such as listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And next class.
Online class report. So
yeah, and the next one is Britzone Fun Day. This class is usually bring much more various topic for our weekly discussion, and it will be held in fun way because it's a Britzone Fun Day. And next, Britzone have several social media to stay connected with us, to keep getting informed and updates about our activity. Right now, we also have Clubhouse, Facebook page, and Britzone website, but our main platform is on IG. So please do follow us at Britzone IG, and we currently also actually live. We have a YouTube account, so yeah, you actually can see our recorded class in there, and also please follow and subscribe our account in there. Next slide. Since Britzone are non-profit organization, so we are sustaining our community, but by having some fundraising program. We have a Busy Mart and Busy Marts. We sell some merchandise in here that have been developed by our entrepreneurship team. Some of our merchandise is like lanyard, mugs, a t-shirt, a notebook, tote bag, and others. You can actually know more about our product from just check our Instagram account at Britzone Merch, or you just can contact the WhatsApp number like you can see in the screen right now, the number that you can see right now. So yeah, just contact that if anything that you want to know more about our products. So yeah, next Kak. And yeah, for years, actually Britzone have been supported, have been sponsored by the Library of the Education and Culture Ministry. But due to the pandemic, right now we actually there's a limited access, or actually we cannot still go there. But don't worry, you actually can still access some of their huge collection in the library. You can access so many books and audio collection there because they are available online now. You can reach them out from Instagram. Just check their account at Perpustakaan Dikbud. And yeah, we also have one sponsor as well. We have Atmago app, social network app that have their hashtag Warga Bantu Warga. And about this, my friend will help me to explain further about this app, right, Karaki?
All right. Good evening, Britzoners. It's such an honor to see you here again. I'm Raki. I am a brand ambassador of Atmago. So I will let you know more about Atmago by playing some videos. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Indonesia memiliki lebih dari 3.000 komunitas yang berpengaruh di bidangnya. Karenanya, Atmago menghadirkan ruang komunitas Atmago, ubah diskusi menjadi aksi. Atmago menawarkan berbagai fasilitas. Kamu dapat menampilkan aksi-aksi komunitas kamu, merekrut relawan baru, mendokumentasikan semua kegiatan komunitas kamu, memonitor dan menganalisis segala bentuk perkembangan dalam angka dan data. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Mari bergabung bersama ruang komunitas Atmago. Atmago.com, warga bantu warga.
Alright, that's about the new feature on Atmago. So, what is Atmago? I will share another video for you guys.
Apa itu Atmago? Atmago adalah sebuah media sosial berbasis masyarakat dengan semboyan warga bantu warga. Atmago mengajak warga masyarakat untuk saling berbagi informasi di sekitarnya secara online. Informasi dapat berupa berita, lowongan kerja, pengaduan, dan pengumuman kegiatan warga yang semuanya bersifat lokal. Atmago mengajak kita untuk menjadi jurnalis warga yang mampu mengabarkan keadaan sekitar kita sendiri yang mungkin luput dari pemberitaan media besar. Ayo beratmago dan tunjukkan siapa dirimu.
Alright, that's all about Atmago. So if you have any questions about Atmago, just reach me out on Instagram at @ishraki_siregar. And then I will give it back to the MC.
Yeah, thank you so much, Karaki. So guys, please don't forget to download and try the apps. Who knows, you actually can help some people from your news and updates from your surrounding. And okay, so the next, yeah, the last but not least, we are having some tradition in after class. We will taking pictures together. So please stay tuned with us until the end of the class. And also, uh, we have feedback from. So please just give us feedback because it's really important for us. Your feedback is really do matter to us to keep and make Britzone class, a future Britzone classes better. Okay, I think that's all from our announcement. So yeah, for today, we have Kak Denis in here. Halo Kak Denis.
Hello, Kak Dimas.
Yeah, halo Kak. Okay, so he is actually one of the lawyer Britzoners in here who keep attending our online class. So yeah, you can see he has high enthusiasm on learning English. And yeah, so for tonight, he will share to us about some methods to learning English, to enhance your improvement on English, on learning English by applying some methods that, yeah, you, while you just like playing games, right, Kak Denis?
Right. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you're ready, right, Kak Denis?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I will give the screen and time. It's yours, Kak.
All right. Thank you. All right. So good evening, everyone. So how are you guys doing today?
Great.
Amazing. Great. Right. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to share my screen. Right. Okay. Can you guys? Oh, is my screen appear already? Okay. So actually, this is my first time, and talking in this community, and this is such an honor for me to be here talking with you guys. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Some of you might, know about me, or some of you might not know about me yet. So my name is Denis. Yes, as you know, my name is Denis, and then I currently live in Papua, and I live in a small town here in Jayapura. Anyway, so also guys, I got a Instagram if you like to follow, please. I'm not trying to like promote my Instagram, but just make friends, right? All right, it's gonna be so fun. Well, first of all, I got a challenge, a game for you guys. Here I got some boxes, and the challenge is really easy. You need to guess a picture behind or inside of the boxes. I'm going to pick three friends here to open the box. I'm going to choose. How about Fabian? Fabian, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Okay. Fabian, I want you to choose one number.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for being late. I've just come. Okay. Since you asked me, okay, I'm gonna pick number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, okay, I'm going to pick Diki. How about Diki? Diki? Hello, Diki. Hi there. Okay. How about Anggita? Hello, Anggita.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. So I want you to pick one number here.
16?
16. Okay, 16. Okay, the last number I'm going to call Dian. Hi, Dian.
Hi. Hi there.
Hi. Okay. Okay, so this is the last number, so I will just open.
Okay, I'm gonna pick number 9.
Number 9. Okay, so your friends already picked, and I want you guys to guess what
I'll take
picture
it
is
in number 4.
number 4. Okay. All right, I'll open number 4 too. What do you think? What picture is it?
Is it a
So if
mobile
you know,
phone?
you can raise your hand.
Is it a mobile phone?
Yes, it is a mobile phone.
Yeah, that's
Right.
very possible.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got another one. So how about Saskia? Saskia, can you pick one number?
It's me.
Yeah,
Number 9.
number 9. Okay. How about this Widya? Hi, Widya.
Hi, can you guys hear my voice clearly?
Yeah, we can hear your voice.
Okay, I'm gonna pick 11.
11. Okay, I'm gonna open 11. Okay, one more.
I'll pick the number 6.
Sorry, 16.
6. Number 6.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
I'll take the number 6, please.
Oh, 6, please. Okay. All right. So, what do you guys think about this? What picture is it?
Imposter. It is one of
Yeah.
Among Us
Yes,
character.
exactly. So, it's a moment or imposter. All right. So, we got two numbers. Sorry, two pictures here. The first one is cell phone, and another one is Among Us. So, I'm gonna ask you, what do you like to do on your phone? Like, scrolling social medias or stalking someone, maybe. Yeah, so basically we use phone to communicate, and this is a tool for us to interact with people. And the next one is a game. I personally use, a game as a tool to entertain myself. As you know that we're going to be talking about this, okay, learning a language, speak like you're playing a video game. I believe you guys are, some of you might be struggling with your English or your target language. And the first one is the advanced language, equal good communicators. So I've been using English for 5 years, and also I've been teaching children for 2 years. And during the time, I've discovered some interesting, like something new to me. I've discovered that, the way people communicate has thing to do with their English, but it's got a lot of towards English. You know, qu-
Is it
with, somebody's
is it Denis' voice is a bit lagging, or is it only me?
Yeah.
I think Denis' voice.
Denis' voice.
Yeah. Halo Kak Denis. Yeah, your screen is freezing, and yeah. So how about you guys? Yeah, halo Kak
okay.
Denis. Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, you may continue, Kak Denis. You still all right? Yeah. Well, Kak Denis try to fix his connection issue.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Is it already okay, Kak?
Yeah. How about now? Can you hear me clearly?
Right now it's fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's clearly now.
We can hear you
Okay.
enough. Okay, Kak. Can we continue?
All right. Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I just talked about my student, Miracle. He's 13 or 14 years old, and I know exactly his English proficiency. Very low, but he could sit, and listen to me, and he could respond to my story, and then to my story, and then to my questions too. And then I wonder why he's so active, and then compared to others who's really good at English. So tonight I'm going to share, guys, what is so different students like my Miracle, like my students, and I believe it might be useful for you guys too, and especially for English learner. The first one is a school environment. I still remember, guys, when I was a student, I was very interested in learning English, and I read a lot of books. I want to improve my vocabulary. Also, I want to try to speak. And at the time, I decided to speak with my teachers. The next day, I walk over and talk to my teacher, but my teacher didn't like it and didn't really enjoy it. Even he correct all of my English, like my speaking, my grammar, vocabulary, etc. Afterwards, I realized that, oh my God, my English was really bad, and I stopped practicing English. And I didn't want to, speak English because I feel insecure. I feel judged by my teacher, my own teacher. Because as you know that English at school is like a subject like math, physics, chemistry, and when you want to be successful in English, you have to have a few mistakes. It's like a test. All right. The next one is self-image. So because I've been using English for 5 years, of course, I met a lot of people who's really good at English, speaking English, or even who's not really good at English. And I realized that most of Indonesians have the idea what good proper English is supposed to sound like. I still remember, or maybe you think, when there is a native speaker or a foreigner, walking to, and then maybe they want to ask directions or food, and then you feel like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, I don't want to talk with you because my English is pretty bad. But they just want something from you. And that's what happened in our society, actually. And there is a correlation and similarities between my experience and my people, our Indonesian friends, that when we are speaking English, we're kind of like, afraid of being judged or being corrected by like grammar Nazi, like all the time. So our practice will be like decreasing decreased, and we don't want to speak English anymore. One time, when after I finished, teaching, I saw my student named Sammy. So Sammy is like a kid student. He's playing a game, and afterwards, I saw him playing the game, and I realized how bad he was playing the game, and then how many times he failed the game. And also, there were some students there watching him playing the game. And even they laugh at him. But I saw Sammy was very calm. Sammy was, very confident. And Sammy totally focused on how to kill the enemy and how to, to win the game. That's it. That is his goal and his achievement. So it is the same as my friend's Miracle. So Miracle, when Miracle's in the class, Miracle's only focus on, my questions. And then he was trying to answer my question, and that's it. So the next one is my experience. So yes, this is a real, I just want to share about true or real experience with you guys. It happened when I was in college in Georgia, and I got a call from my friend. So my friend, hey dude, can you help me out? And I said, yeah, sure. So speaking English. Also, he would, he would be speaking with me like all the time, but why he needed me? And I say yes. So afterwards, we went to the Malioboro or Prambanan, if I'm mistaken. And also there is a friend who's, whose English is not really good. There is a foreigner or like native speaker, I think, and I asked him to, walk over and talk to him because your goal is only interview and taking a photo. That's it, right? But he didn't want to. So he didn't want to, came up and then ask a question because, oh, I'm so worried because he's not a speaker and maybe he will judge me. And at a time, my other friend, which who is not, well, it's not really good at English, at speaking English, he read the paper, he woke up and then asked the foreigner, the native speaker, like this, excuse me, mister, can I interview you? Okay. So, and the foreigner said, yeah, sure. So, and it's done. And then another friend who's really good at English followed him to, interview and etc. Afterwards, my friends take out the phone and take photo. And they did take a photo and it's done. The goal is done. To interview and then take the photo. That's it. So the similarities between them actually is the goal. The next one is language is a tool. As I mentioned before, guys, my students' miracle, my students' my experience, they focus on the goal or the achieve that you are going to deliver. And the last one is language is a tool. I know, guys, the challenge in our school now, because I've been teaching children, and I saw some curriculums. Most of teacher will teach students English with a very conservative, and then it's being taught like is physics, chemistry, and then everything like that. If you still remember when you're having a test, and then sometimes you understand all the context, okay, all the text, but your teacher will give you like a big X, which is wrong, but I understand the text. And it happened to me actually. So one time, I taught like 3 or 5 years old kid, and then there are some pictures. Okay, there are some pictures. I asked them to write down to spell the words, and there is a tennis, and then they left the letter N off. So it's like TENIS. And I was like, yeah, this is wrong, of course, this is wrong, the spelling is wrong. And I asked my academic supervisor, and then say, yeah, it's wrong, totally wrong. I actually wonder, like, does it really matter? Like, how it doesn't matter if in our real life, because we don't really care like how bad your grammar is, because the point here is your language, your English. So we have to realize that English is a tool, and then tool, you have to use a tool as what it is. All right. The next one is the problem. The problem is that you take the attitude you got from school into real life or work. as I mentioned before, at school, we got, we always being afraid of, judged by our teachers, our friends, and then sometimes we, give up with English because they always correct my English, and I have to speak like very proper English. That problem is actually taken by you guys from school to real life and or work, and so that's why after you um, after you know that your English was not that good, you just keep quiet. You don't want to practice because you might be thinking, oh, okay, my friends will think or correct me, and then grammar, and then so you are so overwhelmed, and the language doesn't work that way because you have to focus on what you focus on your achievement, and then the tool is you use the tool to to bring you to your achievements, accomplishment. All right, so here are things. I've got a resource from Ethnology 21st edition. So 378 million they native speaker English native speakers, and 743 million are non-native speakers. So it means English belongs to you guys, no matter how your how bad your English is. You can speak, maybe a little, okay, but you can speak. And for the conclusion is that if you want to speak a new language or English, like my student Miracle, as I mentioned before, with great confidence, and here's the one thing you can do. When you speak, don't focus on yourself, because sometimes when someone's walking to you and speaking to you, you will be focusing on yourself, and then how do I respond perfectly? No, but you need to focus on the person. Focus on the other person and the result you want to achieve. Because let's remember, guys, English today is not an art that you need to master, but it is only just a tool to use to get a result. Let's say if you want to get a scholarship, oh, it's English, okay? And so English is a tool to bring you to the, university. And also, if you want to communicate with, or if you want to, let's say, when you're traveling abroad and you have no English, you just say food, or you can show the picture like burger. Everybody knows burger is. So that's it. It's just a tool used to get a result, and that tool belongs to you. All right, so basically, guys, I've got the resources from that talk, and if you are interested in knowing about this topic, you can look it up on internet or just find it out on that. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. I know it's, and I'm so sorry there's a little bit internet issue here. So I've got 3 questions, number 1, number 2, and number 3 that you can discuss in pre-con room. Okay, so let's go back to MC. Kak Dimas.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kak Denis, for your presentation. It's kind of insightful, I guess, and yeah, I hope you guys found out it is as beneficial as it is to me. And actually, we will get back to Kak Denis later after the presentation from discussion on FGD. There will be some quick or short Q&A time with Kak Denis, so you guys might ask some of your question to our conductor. And yes, moving on to the next session. After this, as you guys already know, we will have a focus group discussion. So it will be your time, guys, to actually practice and yeah, share your opinion and experience about learning English. So yeah, maybe our Zoom host is it
All right.
is ready, and our Zoom host will introduce you to our awesome facilitator.
All right. Thank you so much, our host for tonight. So welcome back. I'm Raki. I will announce to you who will be the facilitators for our FGD tonight. First, we have facilitator Anna, and the second we have facilitator Intan. The third, we have facilitator Ricky, and then the last but not least, we have facilitator Saskia. All of the breakout rooms are on the set, so enjoy your FGD session. You will have 30 minutes to discuss it. I hope you have a great discussion for tonight. So I will open the rooms and see you in several minutes.
Yeah. Have a good discussion, guys. And yeah, see you guys again in the 30 minutes. Have fun.
Have fun, guys.
Right. So yeah, while we waiting for some participant who got assigned to their own FGD room. Yeah, so how was it, Kak Denis?
How is it? It was very interesting to me.
Yeah, so actually, your presentation is actually kind of give me some insight about how we can learn English, and you say we actually can implement or apply some methods that you can get by like learning like playing games, right?
Yeah, so when you're playing games, you need to focus, right? Focus on your target and then just to win the game. And I applied it because I think as a English learner, we need to focus on the target we want.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Kak Denis. All right. So yeah, in here actually, we also have some members, some participants in here, and we are also will have every session, the focus group discussion in here, and yeah, Kak Saskia actually will also help to lead and facilitate the FGD session. So yeah, Kak Saskia, you may just help others to have some discussion.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hai Kak Saskia.
Halo,
Hi Kak Saskia, Kak Denis.
Hi.
Hi everyone, could you please turn on your camera because it's gonna be fun if we can see each other, right?
Yeah, if actually can.
Hi baby, oh my god, you're so beautiful.
Hi, Kasia. Thank you. I'm actually, when I turn on my video, it's kind of unstable connection, so I turn off my video.
All right, it's okay. Hello, Rian. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
All right, so first of all, let me introduce myself before. What sound is that?
Maybe some participant who get joined is still trying to connect with us with audio. So yeah, let's do this. some lagging sound.
All right. So while we are waiting him to come to the class, so I'm gonna introduce myself for tonight focus group discussion that live from YouTube. Oh my God, I didn't expect that this FGD will be live on YouTube. All right, so it's gonna be fun, guys. First of all, thank you so much, Denis, for your amazing presentation. I think it's really nice knowledge for us to improve our English. So yeah, I'm Saskia. I'm also the loyal member as you guys in Britzone, and yeah, tonight I will be the facilitator. And I'm working in one of creative media in Jakarta. So nice to see you all. And we're gonna move to the other to explain about yourself a little bit and maybe a little bit how do you know Britzone. So let's move on to the, hi Rian, take your time.
Hi everyone. Good evening. How are you?
Great.
Great, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
introduce
What is the
yourself.
question? Oh, introduce myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Good evening. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ryan Daniel Damas, but people usually call me Ryan. So yeah. It's great to meet you all here. So I'm not familiar with Dian, Kadian, Denis, and Ishraki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to see you all. It's unfamiliar for me.
Thank you, Rian. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
And now I think I ever met this one before. Hi, Kak Dian. Welcome again. Can you please introduce yourself to the other?
Hi, everyone. This is Dian speaking all the way from Thailand.
Yeah.
Hello, Thailand.
That's it.
Kapun Kak.
Oh my God. How the weather is
correct
there?
Kapun Kak.
It's been rainy. Yeah, it's been raining a lot for the past few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's the same like in Jakarta. All right. Thank you so much, Kadian. And now we are moving on to Diki. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. Hello, Kak Denis as a conductor. My name is Diki and I live in Bekasi and now I'm a college student.
All right, thank you so much, Diki. And now we are moving on to Pepi.
Hi everyone, hi Kak Denis, Kak Saskia. My name is Pepi Fitria. People usually call me Pepi. I live at Pejaten, South Jakarta, and I'm a public servant at one of the government office around Kuningan. Thank you.
All right, nice. Thank you so much, Pepi. And now we are moving on to Aulia Yayan.
Hello. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, it's clear now.
So yeah, my name is Jens von Olia, and I am working right now, and I'm living in Jakarta Timur, East Jakarta. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Yayan. And now, Rosalina.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Rosa. I'm from Surabaya actually, but I moved to Jakarta last year because I got a new job in Jakarta. And yeah, nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rosalina. And now we are moving on to our focus group discussions. I will share the screen. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I will zoom. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Yeah. As Denis said before on the presentations, So this is gonna be a fun discussion. So I will ask these questions one by one, randomly. First, I want to ask about tell your experience while studying English or another language at school. Yeah, I will choose Rosalina.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Thank
may
you.
start now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So for the first question is tell about my experience studying English or another language at school. Yeah, I know English since I was in primary school.
Yeah.
But that time I kind of hate it because of the teacher. Because I was so excited to learn about English, but the teacher was kind of meh for me. So that's why I had English when I was in primary school. But then I got into junior high school and then got a very amazing teacher.
Yeah.
So my interest in English is improving. And yeah, it keeps getting interesting until I graduated from college, because after graduating from college, I joined with Britzone Surabaya in 2019.
Wow. So you are a Britzone Surabaya.
Yeah. But I moved to Jakarta last year. But I'm still in
Yeah.
Britzone Surabaya.
All right.
Yeah, and it was very enjoyable moment when I joined with Britzone, because Britzone always provided a regular classes in which in this class we can improve and practice our English with people who has the same interest. And we don't have to be feared by the judgment from other people, because here all of the members are really respect our skills, no matter how bad or how good your English skill is. Yeah, that is my experience in studying English. And then, have you ever been judged by your friends when?
Sorry, it's just one number one questions.
Okay,
I
okay.
will ask to the other. Thank you so much, Rosalina, for your to sharing your experience. Actually, your experience a little bit same like me, like Britzone. It's because of Britzone that provides several classes, and then I finally faced the fear because in English, right? Because it's free of judgment. And now we are moving on to Rian. Could you tell us your experience while studying English or other language at school? Just for number one.
My experience, right? Oh, still in number one. I think maybe seems like usual and people in here, right? So we are learned and studying English because of it seems like what we said pelajaran wajib in our school, you know. I don't know, yeah, because of
Primary.
there's some of subject English in our school, and we have to study and learn about English actually. But I'm like a kind of people that really don't like because of when I was elementary school until high school, we are focusing about a grammar and something like that. But I think it's really important, but actually it's not make me progress to speak in English. I think that's my experience. But after that, I'm looking for some course to learn English, and I get some English just be something that really interesting and become a more patience. Because of I think that English is just like to encourage me to find something new, and for example like to know other people from Indonesia. That's the point for me. Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah, yeah, I think you are right. And I want to add something that maybe when you finally master your English skill, it's kind of cool, right? when you have the ability to speak English, and then other people like, oh my God, you can speak English, and it's really cool, right? All right. Now we are moving on to Pepi. Could you tell your experience?
Okay, thank you, Kak Saskia. My experience about studying English or other languages at school is like when I'm on senior high school, actually I have some goals that I want to travel around the world. So I have any interest to studying not only English but also the other languages. I tend to join the not only the English class but also the other language class such as Japanese and also Chinese. And my teacher ever told me that I have kind of the ability to learn faster to that other languages, and maybe comparing to the other participant, my teacher thought that I have better competencies than the other people. So I ever challenged myself to attend some competition like
Competition,
that. Yeah, competition. But unfortunately, I never won this competition.
It's all right. It's gonna be your best experience to learn more, right?
Yeah, maybe because I learned too much languages, so I'm not focused on the specific language.
But
my experience. Thank you.
yeah, but it's cool, right? You are a multilingual person. What is it called when people is master more than one language?
Polyglot.
Yeah, polyglot. Yeah, maybe based on your perspective, what is the hardest language that you ever felt? It's English or Japanese?
I think the hardest language to learn is Chinese, since Chinese
I'm
is
totally
like,
agree.
yeah, not only the what I call intonation, the sound, it has different meaning when you lower or higher, kind of like that, and you have to learn about the word too. When you write the words, it like the list how to make it something like that.
Yeah, I'm totally agree because I ever learned the Chinese before when I was in college. So I have no idea. I never remember any words that I already learned. Oh my God, it's really hard because I just paste it to get my bachelor degree. I'm just forget it right now. Okay, thank you so much, Pepi, for your sharing. And now we are moving on to Dicky. Hi, Dicky. Could you tell us your experience?
Yeah. I believe learning language is learning culture. Learning language through a formal way never worked for me. And the first time I fell in love with the English, which maybe the culture of English, is because the movie. That's maybe everyone feel that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
totally agree with you.
Yeah. When I was watching many movies, American movies or British movies, suddenly I fell in love with the culture and I want to learn English. And after that, I look up to the source in the internet or anything, and that was work for me, learning from on my own. I think you have to, if you want to learn something, you have to love the subject first, because you will have the willingness to learn, not just the pressure by the school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, right? Everything that the reason why we start is we have to love it first, because when we love it, the process it will be easier, right? Okay, thank you so much, Vicky, for your amazing sharing. And now we are moving on to Dian. Hi, Dian. Could you tell us your experience while studying English or another language?
Well, my experience, my journey in learning English is probably quite different from anybody else here because I was born in the 90s. And yes, so if you were born in the 90s, probably you would only learn English when you were in high school or junior high school. So we didn't learn English, we didn't study English when we were in elementary or primary school. And yeah, at that time, we didn't have a lot of resources to learn English.
Yeah.
All you had was just books, textbooks, and grammar books. Basically, all those books talk about grammar, so you have to cram the books, and that was very exhausting. I was so close to giving up learning English because it was just so difficult for me to understand all those patterns, subject, verbs, object, whatever it is. It's just like trying to understand math. Maybe the way I did it was wrong, but yeah, that's all what you got. So yeah, that was quite different. So that's why I'm quite jealous of how people nowadays learn English. And you know what? They should have done much better now because
it's true.
Yeah, because you've got YouTube, you've got what Britzone, you've got like Clubhouse where you can practice your English with native speakers. Back then, we didn't have internet.
You have to access dictionary, right?
Yes, yes. So every time you stumble upon, you came across a word that you don't understand, and then you have to look it up. Even you're not sure how the pronunciation was. So it was quite challenging and hard, especially for me back then. But yeah, and I'm still learning. It's been more than 13 years, I guess, and I'm still counting the days. I'm still learning up to now.
All right, Dian, thank you so much for your sharing. But your English right now is actually it's really, really great. Even though you are starting from your junior high school, but it's already great.
Okay, yeah, but the way I started off was wrong. The way I did it was wrong because all I did, I didn't see this language as, for me, learning a language is like learning to ride a bicycle.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna fall, you're gonna hit the wall, you're gonna hit somebody, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
But the longer you do it, the longer you get you can get into the swing of things over the time, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'm totally agree with you. Thank you so much for the bicycle analogy. And now we are moving on to I think the second question, right? Have you guys ever been judged by your friends when you speak English? And tell more about it. And I'm starting from Vicky.
Yeah. I think as far as I'm concerned, if you feel judged by when you learn English, it's because you're in the wrong environment, and that's the key for you to learn everything. If your environment is not supporting you, it's not helping you grow, it will never work And I felt that in my senior high school, I was really passionate with this subject, enthusiastic, but all my friend was not. And maybe I learned alone in class, like I just practice speaking like blah 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 in, and my friend just don't show off, you're annoying. And I think, and then when I found Britzone, I realized that, it's about the environment. You have to
Yeah.
pick your right environment. You have to look for the environment that can practice your English. You have a partner, you have a community like this, and it's a really benefit for you. And that's my point. It's about environment.
Yeah. Also, a good environment will support you to be who you are right now. If you have a environment that always supporting you, you might also be like positive thinking, and you could do it whatever you want it, because everyone is supporting your dream, right? Okay, thank you so much, Vicky, for your sharing. And now we're moving on to Ria for number
Yeah,
2.
hello. Question number 2, right? Okay. Maybe I've been judged by my classmate at the time. It was when I was high school, if I'm mistaken. And actually, he's really good in English, and he become English to better and won some of like competition like English speech and something like that. So yeah, I think that he judging me at the time. So my teacher was give us some of assignments. We have to make like quotes or one sentences, and we have to write it down on the board. What we say, a whiteboard. And yeah, I write something the wrong one, the wrong grammar, wrong structures. And actually, he laughed at me in front of me, and said, "Is this wrong?" and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like embracing and something like get offended at the times. But actually, he intentions is really good. I mean, he wants to tell me what is the right one, what's the wrong, but it's okay for me. I think it's not a big deal for me. And now, because the experience makes me like I encourage myself to learn about anything. It's okay for me. It's not a big deal.
All right. Thank you so much, Rian. Actually, I know that feeling, and I know that it's kind of the ridiculous, like you have that person so much that at the moment, right? It feels like embarrassing, but because of that embarrassing moment, it makes you grow.
Yeah.
And,
And
yeah.
yeah.
You
Encourage
wanna
us
tell more?
to to learn and maybe find what is our mistake, and yeah, do the right things.
Okay, thank you so much, Rian. And now we are moving on to Rosalina for number 2. Hello, Rosalina. Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually don't forget whether I would ever be judged by my friends about my English. But as far as I remember, I was judged by the native itself. I still remember when it was the first class in Britzone, Surabaya in 2019, and the speakers were coming from UK, United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I was being the MC that time, and he just laughed at my accent actually, and also the way I pronounce the word. So I was really hard that time, knowing that he is the first that we invited to the class, but I'm trying to be professional and not being distracted or bothered by it. Yeah, it's the things that I remember when I was judged by the others. It's coming from the native itself.
Wow, it hits you hard, right, Rosalina?
Yeah, of course. I will lie if I say that I was not hard.
and how you manage it, how you decrease your fear to learn English after that moment.
I actually don't care that much about that. I mean, because I really content that I'm Indonesian and not native.
Yeah.
And I have to be proud that I have the Javanese or Indonesian accents. It was my pride because I'm not native. I'm just Indonesian who's trying to speak English. So I don't really care about the native thinking. What is the thinking that they gave to me? Yeah. So it was hard in the first time, but then I realized that it's my uniqueness side, because of course I cannot erase my accent, and as long as the people who I communicate with understand what I'm trying to say, I think it is okay and not a big deal.
All right, thank you so much, Rosalina, for your sharing. It's really amazing. You still keep want to learn English even though you are being judged by the native speaker itself, right? I know it's hard, but because at that moment it drives us to learn more about English. All right, I think the time is up now. I'm so sorry that we cannot continue the other questions, but it's really nice to have a great discussion with you. All right, and now we're moving on to the MC.
Yeah, actually, me just listening to you guys, it's actually kind of pleasant to listen and know some of your stories. It was really, good discussion. I think the time is, the time is really, so I think.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah. I think we have some participants back with us again in here, join us. So how was it, guys? Do you have enough time there in your discussion?
I think your internet unstable.
Yeah. The question is, there will be no time to discuss. So, yeah. Wait.
Hi everyone,
How
we're
about
back.
you, Kak Intan, the discussion in your group, in your breakout room?
Just take a sip water. Okay, thank you so much, Dimas. Thank you so much for this opportunity for me. I have such a great discussion with my group.
Lagging actually.
Fauzia, Umi, Iman, Rama, Nirwan. Awesome. And maybe I would choose the first timer from my neighborhood in Depok. Rama, I will choose you as our representative to represent our group. Rama, hello. Rama, you here?
Sorry, I'm eating right now.
There you are. Yeah, Depok. Okay, would you mind please sharing our discussion or your thoughts about our discussion? Please, Rama, the screen is yours.
I don't know what to say. Okay, basically, I learned English. I think most of us have learned English in the school and institutional education. Then I forgot the rest.
Okay, it's okay. Your experience while learning English or other language, then have you ever been judged? And why are you still learning English? About your dream?
Okay. Okay, so basically I never been judged because I don't know. maybe this is my kind of superpower. I know when to speak English in front of people or when to not. So, but I can empathize with those who have been judged. So, yeah.
Okay,
Why?
anything else about
Why
travel?
why I'm still learning English? Perhaps because of my dreams. I have a lot of dreams that needs to be taken care of, and it needs English because it serves as the foundation of all the dreams that I have. And I think I will give back the control to you.
Keep joining Britzone ya, Rama.
Yes.
Okay, and hopefully your dreams will come true someday. So yeah, keep practicing, keep learning. Thank you, Rama.
Thank you to everyone.
Thank you so much, Rama.
Thank you. Back to you, Dimas.
Yeah. All right. So move on to the next group. I want to hear the discussion about from Kak Diki Chandra group. Right. Hello, Kak Diki.
Hello, Kak Dimas. Thank you, Kak Dimas. So I have an awesome conversation with the group. So we have Kak Ferdian, Kak Ian, Kak Ipul, and Kak Tegar. And the representative will be Kak Ferdian. All right, Kak Ferdian, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I think I came into conclusion, like it's been very outstanding to be gathered with these people. We were sharing and trading about our experience in kind of like, in learning English and knowing about their methods. And I think it's brilliant though when we can know like everybody's method, because everyone is is finding the best method that they will comfortable with in terms of English, and knowing about the perspectives about kind of how can you kind of like deal with the grammar, the vocabularies, and how can you improve your pronunciation are very kind of like crucial in having a proper pronunciation and in able to speak English fluently. And moreover, we have kind of like shared about the essential of learning English. So English is not just even necessarily about the theoretical things, but we have to deal with the kind of like the psychological movement when we can build our kind of like our escalation of commitment that can drag our feeling into the source of the learning that we have learned. It's very important. So we have to code, we have to define ourselves as a part of our source learning. As a result of that, we can build our kind of like self-branding, and we can promote ourselves in a public way and try to kind of like motivate people with your English by the methods that you have learned. It's very important. And we talk a little bit about having accent in your English. I wouldn't say accent is the most important thing in English, but I can say it's important. It's important in the way you differentiate which pronunciation are you going to talk. But for example, in the kind of like in the dictionary, there are two types of official pronunciations, and there is kind of like British, and the other one is American accent. But how can you know the proper pronunciation without looking or hearing the way they speak? The way they're from. It's very important to know about their accents. It's very important to know how the way they speak and the way they talk and the way they express and the way they put the intonation and stress in every word. And we should I think that's the thing that we should look at as an English learner. You don't have to focus about kind of like a grammar and a vocabulary and stuff like that. I don't dispute it is not important. No, I think it's very important. But I think the most problematic issue for Indonesian people is about having a good pronunciation, because we're still hearing that your origin accent is very strong when you speak in English, and you're being kind of like a joke with your friends. Because I was in that position, and people called me like, you don't deserve to speak English because you're not like bule, you're not like a foreigner. from that, I put a principle that, okay, I need I'm not gonna fall for your mockings, and I will improve myself. And I learn English by myself, by watching BBC News articles, and keep kind of like engaging myself with the kind of like the British vibes, with the British movies, with the British news. And it's been going on, during 6 years. And I've been I've been benefited quite a lot after through all the obstacles and challenges. And I can motivate people, I can train people to speak English more properly. And it makes me very very, very happy. I feel so happy about that. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Kak Ferdian.
Yeah,
For
such a
the
story,
great
right? And
presentation.
yeah, so
We
many
agree
things
that
to
the problem,
get to this.
we agree that the problem is in the pronunciation, because people talk differently.
Yeah.
Right, back to you, Kak Dimas.
Yes. All right. Yeah. There's so much insight and things to digest. For me, it's really insightful. There's many things that we can get from what Kak Ferdian shared to us. Thank you so much, Kak Ferdian. And yeah, I think
my pleasure.
Thank you so much. And yeah, it's a cool t-shirt, right? Learn new language and get new soul. All right, so moving on.
You need to sell that on Britzone merch, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good idea for merchandise. All right, so yeah, moving to the next group. Probably I'm gonna pick. Wait, sorry. From Kak Ana. Sorry. Kak Ana, hello.
Hi, Kak Dimas. Hi.
So who is it?
Okay, thank you for choosing my group. I have a good discussion with my team. I have Kak Widya, Kak Anggita, Kak Dwinanda, Kinaya, and also Kak Denis. So in here, the one who will be our representative is Kak Anggita. She is the first comers today. Hi, Kak Anggita.
Hello, everyone.
Kak Anggita. Oh, okay, Kak Anggita, please show your skill here. Kak Anggita, time is yours.
This discussion taught me that most people experience being judged, not just from the lecture, but also the maybe friends, and some of them is really don't care what people say, and some of them is really thanks to them. And in this time, I also there is a lot of reason that everyone has the reason to learning English, like it's because work, or maybe dreams or study. And there's the reason that why they are learning English is because English is international language, and if they can speak or maybe learning English, they can explore the world. And yeah, and they have several experience from the elementary school, or maybe that is maybe maybe the experience is because they majors. I think that's for me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kak Gita,
Yeah,
for
thank you.
your experience and stories. And welcome to our community.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, the last group, I want to call Kak Saskia. Halo Kak.
Hello, Kak Dimas. Yeah,
Yes.
we have a great discussion that live on YouTube. So my FGD is the only group that live on YouTube, and maybe everyone in here want to see after the class. So we have Rian, Dian, Diki, Pepi, and Rosalina. So for tonight's representative, I will choose Dian because her knowledge is really insightful because he learned English starting from junior high school. Maybe it's quite different from us, like from the elementary school or from the kindergarten, but he started learning English when using the previous method, that using dictionary or books that really strike that there is no more internet connection maybe. So yeah, please welcome Dian, Kak Dian, sorry.
All right, thank you so much for the opportunity. So yeah, as Saskia just mentioned, I started learning English quite later than the rest of us here because back then, if you were born in the 90s, you would probably only learn English when you were in junior high school. So yeah, because English wasn't a part of the curriculum when I was in primary school. So I started quite late. And, I still remember the first lesson that I had was like simple present tense, but there is subject verb agreement and stuff. So maybe the way we did it was wrong because, learning learning a language is about how you are going to use it, not how you're going to understand it. The teacher back then tend to change this subject into something that is really complicated. So it's like trying to understand a whole new thing. It was really challenging for us. I mean, also for all of my classmates probably. So yeah, and that's why I'm so jealous of how people nowadays learn English. You guys have a lot of resources to learn English. You've got Britzone, you've got YouTube podcasts, you've got Clubhouse where you can speak with native speakers to improve your speaking skills. But back then we didn't have anything. We just have our killer teacher plus textbooks that you have to memorize. Like I remember spend the whole night cramming the book because what we did is just to pass the test. We didn't learn to use the language. We learned the language to understand it so we can pass the test. We don't really learn it to use it in our daily conversation. Also back then, it wasn't that important if you were able to speak English or not. No one's gonna judge you. But now time has changed everything. It's a must for you to learn English nowadays because otherwise you're not gonna be able to catch up with this hyper competitive world. Yeah. So that's, and also some of us during their learning journey, they got bullied by other people, and Rosalina here just shared a very saddening story with all of us, that in one of the meetings, in one of the online meetings, she got bullied by the native speaker who was the keynote speaker, the guest speaker in the online meeting, and it was really demotivating. I guess he he shouldn't have done that, especially if you're talking. All right, you're a native speaker, you're born with the language, it's easy for you to speak it, but for us it's way more difficult. So I guess it's a shame actually for a native speaker to do that to a non-native speakers. But here's the thing, don't take it too seriously. Even you can tell that they're stupid because, you know, they only speak one language and we're trying to speak their language apart from our own language. So we do more than what they do. So yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Kadian, for your sharing. It's really insightful, right, everyone? Okay, moving back to you, Kadimas.
Yes, thank you so much, Kadian, for what you've been saying. It's really, yeah, there's so much insightful things in there. And so thank you, Saskia, for being facile. And yeah, all right. So thanks to all of you guys who just share your discussion in here with us. And yeah, so after this, actually, usually in Wednesday we have little fun games, but we guess we're gonna save and keep it for the next class next week. So yeah, and for that right now, yeah, we're gonna back again to Kak Denis, our conductor. Like I just said earlier, if there are some of you who want to ask question to our conductor, yeah, it's your time. Maybe 1 or 2 questions from you guys. Is there any one of you want to ask about how to improve one particular aspect in English skills to our conductor? Anyone? You may just raise your hand. Okay, so I have Kak Kinaya. So yeah, you may just unmute yourself and ask directly to the conductor.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
Kak Denis, I have a question for you. So the topic that we're talking about, like, is like how do we respond to people that judge us? So do you have any tips, like how do we respond to them? Like how can we like react to them, like if they say something bad about us? I think that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Should I respond now or waiting?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
I think it's better just.
Okay. Thank you, Kinayat. So actually, I've got experience being judged by a friend, and my response was actually, well, I'm not a native speaker, and then that's okay to make mistakes. I think it's better to make mistake rather being, ignorant or never at all. That's why I said at a time. Because, for example, Indonesian is not my native language. This is my second language. And as an Indonesian, of course, we never thought of being, judged by other people, even though we make a lot of mistakes in grammar. And once you being judged by Indonesians about your Indonesian, I think it will be more offended compared to English because that's your native language. Yeah, I think that's my response. You could say that to your friends.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
All right. Okay. Yeah, I hope it's answered Kak Kinaya question, right? All right. So due to the limited time, I think I only give another question. And yeah, so the precious chances it's gonna be for Kak Intan. Hello, Kak Intan.
Thank you so much ya Dimas. Okay, I just make it quick. Halo Kak Denis. Since
Hello.
in my group, we have limited time in discussion. Maybe can you share with us the strategy or your top tips to be more confident while speaking English?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So I would say the first one is like depends on your personality too, guys, because you know everybody has their own personality. And one thing you have to do is actually you should remember that making mistake is okay, and then you know speaking your non-native language, that is okay. So I think that that mindset should be, you know, so you should be kept in your mind. And the second one is you need to practice. If you're really kind of shy speaking with other people, you could, you know, talk to yourself. How about if I cannot, you know, talk to myself? Well, you can record yourself, especially pronunciations, like Verdian, if I'm mistaken, said about that. That's more important than accent. So that's why, you know, because I've been doing that all the time. So yeah, recording yourself. And then because you know, like, oh, I think this is wrong, I need to improve it. And the second one is you can go, you know, online or, you know, talk. There are a lot of apps out there. You can practice with that and you can imitate what native speaker says, because you have to learn it like a baby, like a child, just imitate. Yeah, because I like to do that. When my friend said this way, I would repeat it and I would say that again. So yes, and also you can come here to Britzone to practice.
Agree. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Kak
You're
Denis.
welcome.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome answer from Dennis. Yeah, just like Kak Dennis said, if you actually find yourself actually can improve, want to improve, maybe you try to keep coming to our class. Hopefully, there's some improvement that you will get eventually. Okay, so yeah, I think that's from our Q&A session. Short one, but I do really enjoy, and there's some extra enlightenment thing that Kak Denis say to us, share to us. Thank you so much, Kak Denis, for that.
You're welcome.
And maybe, yeah, Kak Denis have some final conclusion to sum it up your presentation.
All right, thank you, Kadimas. So I've been, you know, I've listened to all of your thoughts about English and then your experiences about maybe being judged or learned. And it was very, very wonderful to me. And I really love it. So my conclusion is that, you know, we are actually to focus on ourselves, how to answer or respond to, you know, in a conversation correctly without thinking or focusing on our, you know, someone or people we are talking with. So in here, you know, in this community, I think it's better to just focus on, you know, people that you're talking to, and then you respond it. No matter how your English level is, you should be like confident, because I think being critical is important, but also you should be, you know, wise like that. Yeah, I guess that's my conclusion. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, wow. Thank you so much, Kak Denis. It's a really insightful session, presentation from you. And I do believe others can get many things actually from what you just shared to all of us in here. Once again, thank you so much, Kak Denis.
You're welcome.
Yes, and I think it's sum up our session for today. We already reached an end our session. So yeah, for now, we're gonna take pictures together. Our Zoom host, Karaki, you help to take it pictures.
All right, I will take the picture, but before that, I encourage all of you guys to open your camera, showing us your beautiful and handsome faces here, because your face will be forever in our Instagram. So come on guys, open your camera. I will count it until 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go to take a picture. So give your best pose. In 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. All right, wait a moment.
Is it done, Raki?
No, wait.
All right.
Another pose. In 1, 2, and cheers. All right, that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope I can see you on this weekend also. Back to you, MC.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming. And yeah, true. Don't forget to actually join us again in the Saturday class. And yeah, don't forget to also fill some feedback form, because your feedback really matters to us. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in our next class.
Thank you,
Thank
Kak
you.
Denis.
Thank you,
Thank
Kak.
you. For all facilitators, please stay here. And
you,
also
Kak
the
Denis.
conductor, please stay here.
Thank you, prisoners. Stay safe.
Bye, listener. Thank you.
Stay safe.